Hi everyone, welcome to the Third Perspective podcast. This is our first episode, and today we're going to be focusing on teen gun violence. But first, meet your hosts.
Hey everyone, I'm Janaya. I'm going into my 11th grade year. My dream career is forensic science. I've always been fascinated with solving crimes through evidence ever since I was younger. I just love science and solving mysteries. I've always had a passion for solving cases and doing right by justice.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcia Jones. I am an upcoming junior. I like to read and write, and I want to be a lawyer when I grow up. And ever since I was younger, I would hate to see people treat others wrong and unfairly. I wanted to be a voice in the world to help people who are defenseless and raise awareness.
Hello, my name is Logan, and I'm currently an upcoming junior. And my career goal is to become a pediatrician. I've always had a passion for caring for others, and I enjoy seeing the positive impact I can make by helping people feel happy and healthy.
Okay, guys, now let's get into today's big topic, teen gun violence. It's heavy, it's real, and it affects everyone. So let's start off with Marcia. What would you like to say?
I would like to say that I feel like black crime is a very constant thing in Detroit. We see it almost every day on the Metro Detroit news, and I feel like it's overlooked, and it's just seemed like it's just normal, and it's not. And I feel like, me personally, I feel like mental health is a very important role in this, and it plays a big role in gun violence. This is very serious and overlooked in the Black communities, especially millennial parents, because they just think everything is about physical health or stuff like that. But mental health plays a big part. And yeah, it's just generational trauma being passed down through multiple generations, and it keeps on going. The cycle just keeps on going. And yeah, I just feel like this is a big thing, and we need to talk about this and let it be known that this is not normal. And I feel like in Detroit, everything just seemed like, oh, somebody else got killed today. Another 5-year-old boy got killed today at a park, a drive-by, something, a party got shot up. And it's not normal. And we need to talk about this.
Yeah, I agree, definitely, because, it tends to happen a lot over the summer, where it's always something like, oh, some accidentally shot somebody, or the bully just went somewhere.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. And most of the people that cause this crime are teens.
Yes.
I just think we need to clarify that. And it's so crazy, because I just want to know, where are you guys getting these guns from? How is this possible? And just these things that keep happening, I know, our mayors and our police, they're trying to make stuff better.
Yeah.
Because what can they can only do so much. As a person who wants to go into forensics, I think about what happens after, the violence, how this case can be solved, and it's really tragic.
Yeah.
And this just shows how lives can be cut so short over these crimes that shouldn't even be committed.
Yeah.
Mind you, these kids, y'all don't need to do all this, okay? It's so many. Even if it is an altercation, it's so many ways to solve altercations other than gun violence.
Yeah.
Stuff to prove. It's like they have something to prove by killing and hurting people. It's just sad, because in today's society, there's a lot of, violence within the Black community.
It is.
At crime, instead of showing love in our community, it's like hatred between them.
Yeah. And it's been systematic barriers regarding this. This is not something that's just new. And I feel like this is need to be talked about. And like you said, Logan, you were talking about how they have something to prove. I feel like that's the main cause. So one of the main causes regarding today's society, because, like we said, social media is just a big influence on this generation.
Yes.
And having that, it's you need to live up to a certain thing. Like, if you don't have a gun, you're considered lame, or if you don't have a gun, you are considered weak, or a B word. And I just feel like that's just, it needs to be stopped. We need to teach our kids that this isn't like the only way to like, have any value.
Right.
I totally agree. And I think a lot from this younger generation, they look up so much into the older people, the older, like anybody who has a gun, they look up to them and they be like, oh, I want to be like that. And I want to go, oh, he doing this, he catching ops, I want to do that, I want to do that type of stuff. And also it's just like a lot of these males, like, they post up with guns. And you thinking, oh, if you don't got, like, even though some people do be saying in them songs, like, just because you got a gun that don't mean nothing. But because truly it really doesn't, but y'all shouldn't have guns anyway. But it's like they really want to just prove something to somebody. Why are you starting these fake like gang beef for no reason? You're literally risking your life away.
And it's literally, I don't even see a cause for it. Like, it's literally over nothing. Oh, he looked at me the wrong way, or he said I'm a B word, or he said this, he said that. Okay, people are going to talk. I mean, but it's easier said than done. Like in the streets, it's like different. Like especially with boys, I feel like it's different with them. I guess it gives them a sense of masculinity or something like that. I don't know, but it's like I'm not judging, but it has to stop. It gets to a point.
For sure. And it's just like they want to be seen so bad that is really crazy. Maybe it's the fact that we need something for the younger generation to do. Because
get them off the streets.
Maybe we just need something for everybody to do. Like, okay, they go to the basketball court, but basketball, these type of football, they're aggressive. So somebody make the wrong thing, now everybody get into an argument over something. And you know what? That's crazy. I just remember what I was saying. They will literally have beef with a person. Then you go to killing that person. Now somebody speaking on somebody dead. Now it's just now
it creates a bigger problem.
Yes, it's like beef. Y'all just make this beef so big for no reason. And then now everybody want to speak on each other dead. Now y'all trying to kill both of each other. It's just going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
you killing somebody, cousin or something because you got beef with them. It's so crazy, and just keep going on and on. Now you really living your life in fear. Because you could turn your head and your op is right there because y'all live in the same city.
They think it's cool. They think it's
like not cool, guys.
Yeah, it's not cool at all. And I just feel like what you said, we need to get them off the streets and we need to learn how. I feel like the police are trying to do something about it. The mayor, especially with the mayor re-election coming up.
Yep.
I feel like that's a big thing, and that's something that we need to be focusing on because we are literally killing our youth. They always say like youth is the future, and youth is like, we are the future. But if you really think about it, what are we doing to actively like stop this? It's just like keep talking about it, and nothing changes.
Yeah. Like there has to be something. Like honestly, these days, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of kids, we be on our phones because there's nothing really to do nowadays anyway. So they don't have, you have sports and stuff, but a lot of guys are not athletic. I mean, you can go into sports, but like some people might not even like that. So you never know. Like some people, I don't know, like we just need something for the kids again. Like back in the day, we used to go outside. We used to have fun outside. Now when they go outside, you're killing somebody outside.
Exactly. So and then adults always be saying like, or people like on the internet be saying, y'all need to go touch some grass or da-da-da-da. But if you live in these certain type of communities, you don't know if you go outside and you get shot up.
Yeah, like it's really hard. Like I'm not gonna lie, like just going outside, like, I want to go to a party. This seems so fun because when you grow up, you want to experience that real teenage life. You saw everybody else going to parties, we seen the movies and stuff, and he was like, I really want to experience that. Now you can't because you try to go to a party, they might shoot it up, and you might be an innocent bystander and a victim. So it's really crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think people need to find hobbies. Find something that you like instead of going to shoot somebody up. You can do it's a lot of things you can do. Like, I feel like we need to start making more after school programs or something. Because I feel like people just don't have anything else to do. Like they get bored and they start just acting out.
Yeah, you're right. We need like I remember when I was younger, we had meet up and eat up, and you can meet up with your people, and it's free food. Where did that go? And then that's another thing. I feel like, oh, poverty. Poverty is another thing that's like, I feel like it's kind of connected with this, because when poverty comes into it, people are going to they're going to get sick of living a life where, you don't have enough money for bills, for food, for gas, for clothes, and anything. And once they get to that, they get like frustration. Once they built up that frustration, they ready to pop off on anyone
And lash out.
And then that leads to crime, steal and robbing people, carjackings. It just leads to a bunch of things, and we need to talk about how we need to get to the root of gun violence.
The root of the problem.
Exactly. And help, instead of just talking about it. Anybody can talk about it and say, oh, this is bad. Of course we know this is bad, but we need to do something about it.
Yes, like
so
friends or something.
Definitely community programs.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I feel like everyone is just, it's kind of overlooked, but it's like you can't overlook it. But people don't make any changes, and people don't try. All we can do is try. Literally, we can't solve anything by like just talking about it. I mean, yeah, we can create solutions by talking about it first, but then we need to try to actually actively make a change.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And we need to have like some safety, more laws to help like reduce access to guns for people who aren't ready. Like we need to reduce that, because it's a lot of, I want to know, and I know everybody else want to know, how do y'all keep getting access to these guns? Because there's no way all of y'all have this.
Yes.
Either getting it from the parents or off the streets. It's Detroit. Like
but like it's insane. Like we have to do something for that. Like maybe the whatever mayor we have, the police, they will try to make something better. But all we can really do, because we're teens just like them. Yeah, we can really talk about it. We can raise awareness so people can listen to this and think, oh, how can we all help our community just to make this better? Yeah, but that's all we can do. A lot of people if you're listening to this, you can probably help us and make this better for our community. Because some of y'all have little kids and y'all want stuff to be safe for them. Like, this is why everybody be moving out of Detroit, and they be like, I don't want to be in Detroit. It's just too much violence. People move to Detroit and be like, I didn't realize how violent it is. It's really crazy. So we just need to change this.
And I feel like what you said, like it's like the mayors, like the mayor that's coming up, it's like really not up to us to make a change, and it's up to the people that's in charge, because theoretically we are not able to like actually do stuff like pass laws or something like that, or do something, and they will listen. Well, that's kind of debatable. They will listen more to people that's in authority, because I feel like that's where we come in now. We are teens, and we could empathize with them, and we can try to help. And then the people that is in authority can actually enforce it and, do all of what is needed.
Yes, for sure.
They don't. They, go to the beat of their own drum.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How they doing now? It's already laws about guns and the carjackings, and they don't care.
No, they don't.
They really don't. Like, honestly, a lot of people don't care about anything. And I just want to say, if you take a look at these people who are actually, like, if you really, like, if you go to school with them, or you take a look at them, and they don't care about a lot of stuff. Some people don't care about their grades. Some people, like, it's really crazy. Maybe y'all
It's insane.
And I think this all, some of this stuff all leads back to the parents.
Yes.
What are you doing for your child to be out here playing with guns you don't know?
Yeah.
What are
And
you
I
doing
feel
as a
like
parent?
it's a lack of responsibility. Of course, like teenagers, they don't want their parents to coddle them or like say you can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
They don't have any freedom. But at the same time, are you taking the right safety precautions regarding your child? And then they
Exactly.
be the first ones to say, "Oh my goodness, little John John was a good kid." Da 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 da. Like, I can't believe they killed my baby. No, your baby was killing people, and it's well, not innocent people, but
But
people.
exactly. And honestly, it's because they aren't aware or you just don't pay attention to your child enough to know
Exactly.
this stuff. Because every once in a while, you gotta look and talk to your child. Like, because I'm sorry, I talk to my mama every day. Every
Yeah.
day. She finds it weird if I don't talk to her every day. Or like, if one day that's if she's like, oh, that's weird. Because
Yeah.
I usually just run my mouth to her. But it's like crazy. Y'all must not pay attention to your child enough to know what
Hmm.
they're doing.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta keep an eye out.
And that's a
You just gotta.
form. That's a form of child neglect. You need to be able to check in with your child, make sure they're doing okay, and then all
Exactly.
that stuff, because like I said, mental health is a big thing. And that's
Yep.
why, do you guys remember when they shot up that little white boy, I mean that teenager, that Caucasian male?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but please tell me more because I don't know what you're talking about.
He shot up Michigan State. I think that was Michigan State.
Oh no.
Well,
I
it was this case. It was this case where one of the little white boys shot up a college or a high school or something, and then their parents got charged for it.
Oh,
And
wait, I think I know something.
Oxford.
yeah, Oxford, and then their parents got charged for it. And I feel like that was right, because
Oh, yep.
your parents, you basically enabled your child. Ain't no way. There isn't a way
Your child
that
is affecting of you.
he's being able to access a gun. That is insane. And it also falls back on the US government. Why are youth able to purchase a gun before they're able to drink? That
Exactly.
is insanity to me, and that I will stand by that. And
And
we are at fault for that.
for sure. And honestly, things like that need to happen more. Like, y'all, if your child even like is causes a crime, they shoot somebody, they do anything, you're going to jail with them. You're going to jail
Yeah.
with them because
Yeah.
that's like you need to go. Because how did they get
Exactly.
that? Why don't you know this information?
Exactly.
Like,
You're at fault for that too.
and also a lot of parents that leave their child in other people's hands. You need
Oh
to know
no.
why don't you have? You need to know where your child at 24/7, like
24/7.
24 hours out of the day, 7 days out of the week. You need to know every step they're doing because that one time where you not looking actively where your child's at, something happened.
Yes, and there's not enough trust in the world to prevent you from checking in with your child throughout the day, or looking at your
Exactly.
location, your child's location. It's not enough trust for that. I understand. Like I said before, teenagers want freedom, but at the same time, you have to be a parent and you have to
Exactly.
set those ground rules. You can't let them do whatever, because if they're gonna do whatever, because our brains are still developing. We don't know every single thing. And so we need to take the precautions. We need to teach our kids the right way of doing things, and to, just to try to do better.
Exactly. And also, y'all need to see who your kids are hanging around. Like, you need to know these people. Like, I'm not gonna say you need to like know them enough, but you need to know who your kid is around. You need to. I don't care if you do a background search, who their mama is, who their daddy is. You gotta have a number and everything. You need to know who your child is hanging around because. Listen, some people might not know what their child is doing and what about them, but you need to be better because we need
Yes.
to make sure your baby's safe. Okay.
Yes, I agree with Jay and Naya said, because if you letting your kids hang out with anybody and everybody, like, you don't know what the kids are doing. You know what I'm saying? When I think it's like when I be I don't know, on social media, and I be seeing like my cousins, the cousins I known, like little babies hanging around people who drink, smoke, drilling and stuff. I be like, who are y'all hanging out with? And their parents don't know.
Exactly. And I feel like that links back to the parents, like you said. when you notice a slight change in behavior regarding your children, that's when you need to check in. You might think that is, oh, they're just a teenager, da 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 da. No, you need to check in. You need to check your children's phones, even though they might not like it. You need to take the extra precautions because that could cost somebody else's life or your child's life. And this is just something that is set in stone that parents need to follow, because I feel like, people just aren't caring about their children. Why would you bring a child in the world, in this crooked, evil, cruel world, and not take the precautions to protect them and to protect who they are as a person?
I agree. Well, I don't have any more takes on it. I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, I think we pretty much covered anything. Jay and I, are you?
Oh yeah, we did. I think we did cover everything.
Thank you guys for listening to the first episode of our podcast, The Third Perspective, Unscripted Intellect. Catch you guys on the next episode next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m.